I'm Kathy Holliday, the CEO of Mobile Notary 24/7. Welcome to my podcast entitled The Mobile Notary Show. I believe to become a successful mobile notary, the most valuable thing that you can offer a signer is integrity, having moral principles, honesty, patience, loyalty, and reliability. This will help you on your journey to be more focused, more inspired, and fully capable of connecting and understanding the notarial world. And that starts right now. Today's discussion on day or episode 113, we will be discussing how to correct a notary certificate. How to correctly correct a notary certificate. Now, too much helpfulness isn't always a good thing, and signers sometimes bring documents to notaries, and you'll find this happening with the notarial certificate information already filled out. But often the information proves to be incorrect. So, and I'll share with you what I mean by that. I actually took care of a signing, and the signers ended up, as I was notarizing one document, they were signing the other documents, and the young lady went down to the section where it's the venue section, and she started filling in the information. She put Arizona, but then she put a different county because they had an investment property, and she put the county that the investment property is in, not the county that I am actually taking care of the notarization in. So you can feel free when you are seated at the signing table, feel free to let the signers know that the yellow tab, in my case, I use yellow tab for notarize here. The yellow tab is the notary's section to fill out. And the reason why, for me, when I'm taking care of notarizations, the reason why I share that with them, because I have stamps. I like my information on my pages to be nice and neat. So I do not write in Arizona. I do not write in the county. I have a stamp for each county that I take care of. So now, even though I shared with her that she should not be filling in the information, guess what? The next page, she started filling it in again. And you just have to nicely share with, oh man, remember the yellow tabs are for me to fill out the information. She says, oh, I'm sorry. So it's an honest mistake, but you have to just more or less let them know. And again, you've brought two sets of documents. So you want to make sure that all you'd have to do is just tell her that is no problem. We'll just swap out your page for the new page, and then I started, and this is kind of a rule of thumb that you can do. Since that happened twice, what I did was, before I handed the documents over for the remainder of the signing, if there was a section for me to notarize in my venue section, I stamped Arizona and I stamped Maricopa County. So now she doesn't have to feel the need to go down in my section and fill out the venue section, which is what the notary is supposed to fill out. So what you're going to have to do is, as I share these tips with you, as I share how to correct a notary certificate, feel free to try these things that I'm sharing with you when you are seated at the signing table. So now, in my case, since she did that, we just swapped out a page. Now let's say that you didn't have that option to swap out a page and start with a brand new page. If you don't, what you're going to have to do is fix this error, because remember that the venue is where you are actually taking care of the signing. What location are you in? Are you in Arizona? Are you in the county of Maricopa? Because if you're not, then you need to put the county that you're in so they'll know exactly where you took care of this notarization. So if you don't have a page to actually swap out, let's say that you see at the signing table and she put Maricopa on that page, and then you swap the page out and she did it again. So if she does it again, what you should do, and you can feel free to correct these errors, they can be easily fixed. What you want to do is you want to actually neatly cross out. When I say neatly, it just needs to be one line crossed out. Put your initials and exactly the way that you're signing. If you're signing with first, middle, and last name, you're going to put 3 initials there. If you're signing with just your first and last, is going to have to be your 2 initials. So you have to make sure that you be consistent when you're signing the documents and when you're initialing the documents. So you put a line through Maricopa, the county which she inputted correctly, or she wrote in the venue area incorrectly. Excuse me. And you want to put a line through that, put your initials, and then you want to stamp or write in the correct county of the location of where the signing is actually taking place. And then sometimes it depends on the county and the state that you're in. It depends on the rules and regulations for that state that you're a commission in. Some of them want you to date the correction. So you have to actually just check with I know for the state of Arizona, we do not have to date the correction. All we have to do is put a line through and then put your initials. We don't have to date the correction. So I wanna make sure that you are comfortable with the fact that if, as my signer had an investment property that they were refinancing. So she was putting the county of where the property was. Please do not get that mixed up with where you're actually taking care of the notarization. Not where the property is, the investment property, but you're going to actually put each single time on the venue exactly where are you taking care of this notarization, what county, and what state. That is the notary jargon or the venue on the information that you'll be filling out for each notarization for a refinance packet or a purchase packet or a sale, a reverse mortgage, whatever it is. You are going to make sure that you put the state and the county of where you are actually taking care of that notarization at that particular location. So please feel free to share and like my podcast. I look forward to any questions or comments that you want to leave. And you have yourself an amazing day. We will see you next time with another notary tip. Bye for now.